Hello again and welcome back to my Digimon fan game development log for the 29th of June. Yeah, June 2024. Okay, so just really quick, this video is going to be a little bit about what is the part that the Digieeggs are going to take into the story and talk a little bit about what I have envisioned. So one of the biggest issues that I've been having is finding out how to have all the Digivolutions be important within gameplay and story without making things too convoluted and making a nightmare also for coding. So this is what I came up with. The Digieeggs are going to be kind of like fossils, and you're going to be able to find them. And these are the remains, the data remains from ancient Digimons, not the ancient Digimons, but just from old Digimons that they basically crystallize into eggs, and you can find the eggs around the world. It's something that Digimons that are not able to Digivolve can use to reach a higher level, which is part of the story that I'm going to try to make. So one of the things that is going to be touched at the beginning of the story is that one of the Digimons that is going to join you, your partner, is not going to be able to Digivolve on its own just yet, because normal Digivolution takes time and they have to battle and all normal stuff that Digimon do. So one way that Digimons will be able to reach a champion level at the beginning of the game is you as a tamer gonna go around and try to find the Digieeggs, especially these 8 Digiegg, the basic ones, right? When you find them, then depending on which Digiegg you use and depending on which family that Digimon belongs to is what Digi armor evolution you're gonna get. So, for example, let's take Wing Guardians. So you have a Hawkmon, which is gonna be a Wing Guardian, and then you use the Digiegg of Love, you're gonna get Halcemon, of course, right? That's the normal one. But if you use the Digiegg of Reliability on Hawkmon, he's gonna become Orcamon. It's kind of like the normal stuff. But let's say you have another Wing Guardian, let's say Biyomon. Biyomon is going to be the same, depending. If you use the Diego Love, it's going to be Hasselmon, and Orcamon's Reliability. And the whole idea is the DGX belonged to these Digimons in the past. From the Dragon's Roar, Honeybeemon was a Dragon's Roar knowledge Digimon. I'm not 100% sure how to explain that, but that's how it is. And that's going to make it easier. So not only you going to have to make it easier for the player, so they don't have to get a Vmon if they want to use Flame Dramon, but they can get any Dragon Roar Digimon and use the Digiegg of Courage to get Flame Dramon. And again, that way you have a tool in your belt that you can use. Okay, I have a Dragon's Roar. We're going to be fighting some Digimon X, Y, and Z, and they have weaknesses to this kind of stuff. And it's the beginning of the game, so my Digimons cannot get to champion level. Do I need a Flame Dramon, or is it going to be better to get a Deathmon because there is water in the map? I don't know. Well, I do know. That way, the player is going to be able to choose their tools, and the Digimons can change depending on what they're going to be facing. So here is where my changes are starting to become a little bit more fan game. It's just something that I came up with just to try to make it a little bit more relevant within the story later, because usually Armor Digivolutions are champion level. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a story bit where the Digiegg of Light and the Digiegg of Darkness are not actual Digieggs. You're gonna be able to find replicas of them and use them at the beginning of the game, but you're not gonna be able to find the Digiegg of Light and the Digiegg of Darkness because they were actually part of the Digiegg of Miracles and the Digiegg of Fate. So the Digiegg of Light was separated from the Digiegg of Miracles because the Digiegg of Miracles, or the true Digiegg of Miracles, what I'm going to be calling for now, this is not set in stone, what I'm going to be calling for now, Shining Miracles, the Digiegg of Shining Miracles. That Digiegg was really powerful, and it was used into a battle between the demon lords and the royal knights a long time ago when there was like a battle, blah, 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 just part of the history of the digital world. And when the Digiegg of Fate was complete, it was actually the Digiegg of Dark Fate or Dark Destiny. And that was something that the demon lords used to fight the royal knights. Basically, these Digieggs will give you the power of a true royal knight. Magnamon is strong, but usually is being kept as a um, perfect or ultra level, not super ultra mega Digimon. Um, so I want to make sure that that also has an explanation for that. That's actually what gave me the idea to doing this. So in that case, the Shining Miracles is going to be Royal Knight grade. Dark Fate is going to be Royal Knight grade. And they were divided as part of the truce that the Demon Lords and the Royal Knights came when the war was ended a long time ago to split the power into just the miracles and destiny and then the DG of dark and light. So eventually you're going to be able to combine them and get those super strong DGX so you can use them. And they're going to be, of course, really strong, ultra level, right? So that's what this is going to be about. So the DG of Miracles is going to be related to the good rival that you're going to have that has a Vmon that is going to be a Royal Knight, and he's going to be able to use that DGX before you do. That's part of the story. So you can read my description here. It's probably going to have a lot of typos because I'm just writing as I go. Try not to take too much time into it. So if you find typos, I'm sorry. I'm just not worried about that. Gonna worry about that later. So that is with the DGX of role in the story and in gameplay. That's how it's going to be. That's going to be the first way to achieve the evolution for your partners, since you're going to start at the champion level as a spirit Digimon. So that's going to be the first part, and then eventually you're going to be able to do evolve them through just leveling them up and all that kind of stuff, and that's going to be explained later. Now I want to talk a little bit more about another story part, which is going to be Porygon. So I want to do special events, something cool that separate this game from other stuff. Just having some maybe special characters. Not all of this. This is just ideas that I put together. But Porygon is one that I want to do just because obviously it's going to be Digimon is always compared to Pokemon, even though they are two separate franchises. So Porygon is going to be kind of my tool to try to explain to the player what I see in Digimon that I don't see in Pokemon. So Porygon is going to be opening a rift to the digital world, and since all this crazy stuff that is happening in the digital world is a result of Digimon's bringing tamers from the real world through rifts, you go and investigate to make sure that there is nothing crazy going on here. So you get there, Porygon arrives, and then you tell him, it's like, hey, I don't know who you are or why you are, but you cannot stay here, right? And before you can explain more about what the heck is going on in the digital world, that he can be ripped to shreds because Digimons are like that, and there is a war going on, and that you're just trying to make sure that he is all right, he is going to interrupt you and explain, hey, I was one of those Pokemons that was bred for competitive Pokemon, didn't have the right IVs, EVs, and correct nature or whatever the heck happens in competitive Pokemon, and I was put in a box for years, deemed into the void, and trapped there without able to interact with anything else until I was able to break free, and now I'm here and I'm not going back. So you're gonna have to fight him. Um, Shenanigans ensue. If you defeat him, he is going to be joining your party. You're gonna explain, hey, look, I'm just trying to look after you. There's a bunch of crazy things happening over here. You can come with us. You don't have to go back to your horrible Pokemon being stuck in a box forever kind of life. Come with us. You can come to our village. You don't have to fight, but things are dicey right now. So You might have to defend yourself. If that's okay, come with us. If not, well, good luck. I don't have time to be dealing with this here. We have a billion other things going on. So that's the story part that I came up with to justify bringing Porygon to the digital world, and then I'm gonna use that as a base to explain why other characters from other franchises come is because Porygon made a mess of the code and created a rift that connects to other worlds now. Ta-da! That's the explanation, the BS explanation that I came up with to explain why I want to bring other characters like Mega Man from the Battle Network Connection, for example. And this whole thing actually goes well with Pokemon lore. Um, as you can see, Porygon has been abused by researchers. They want to send it to space and do a bunch of research on him, and that's not great. But Porygon is also capable to reverting itself into a program and traversing cyberspace. So that's basically what it is. And I'm just going um, going to use the own Pokemon lore to explain what this is happening. So there's a couple of ideas that I have for the story. As I'm writing them more and more, I am trying to weave them together. I've been making some change to this part of the story and this one too that actually expanded my ideas for the rivals and stuff like that. So as they coming along, I'm just going to be putting it on videos as I'm going to do the updates on the development of the um, of the game. I know it doesn't look like a game right now, but that's how games start. Just a bunch of ideas, and then you weave them together through code and duct tape and dreams, and that's how this is going to be. So this is the story bits, and I hope you guys like it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please put them down in the comments below. And that's it for today. Have a great day.